Why do strange thoughts and questions come to us in the middle of the night? Well, there could be many reasons for that. Sometimes it's just our mind playing tricks on us because our rational mind is not working. In other words, our conscious mind is not active at that time, and so our subconscious mind takes over. It starts to process all kinds of thoughts, and some of them may appear strange or even bizarre to us. Another reason could be that when we are awake, we have a lot of things going on in our minds. We are bombarded with information from the outside world, and we have to make decisions all the time. All this activity makes our mind very busy. But when we sleep, all this activity slows down, and then our mind becomes relatively free. This allows our mind to wander and think about all kinds of things, including some that we may not have thought of otherwise. You see, when we are awake, we are more rational and logical. But when we are falling asleep, our minds become more free-flowing and creative. This is why some people get their best ideas when they are in the shower, or when they are driving, or when they are doing some other mundane task. Our minds are free to wander, and this allows us to be more creative. In addition, when we sleep, our brains process the day's events and our minds try to make sense of them. This is why we often wake up with a start. Our brains are trying to process some thought or some emotion that we experienced during the day. Sometimes these thoughts and emotions are not fully formed, and this is why we wake up in the middle of the night with a start. Our brains are trying to figure out what they are and where they came from. Furthermore, there are certain hormones that are released in our bodies when we are falling asleep. These hormones can cause our bodies to relax, but they can also cause our minds to become more active. For example, the hormone melatonin can cause our minds to become more relaxed, but it can also cause us to think about all kinds of things. Finally, there is the issue of our life circumstances. If we are going through a stressful event, such as the death of a loved one, a divorce, or a job loss, we may find that our minds are more active at night. This is because our minds are trying to process these events and make sense of them. So why do strange thoughts and questions come to us in the middle of the night? There is no one answer to this question. It could be any of the things that I have mentioned, or it could be a combination of factors. However, if you are able to identify what is causing these thoughts and questions, you may be able to get more sleep. If you are going through a stressful event, you may need to talk to someone about it. If you have a busy mind at night, you may need to develop a bedtime routine that helps you relax. For example, you could read a book or listen to some calming music. Whatever the cause, know that you're not alone. It happens to all of us at some point in our lives. And I would like to end by saying that sometimes these strange thoughts and questions can lead to great discoveries. For example, many scientists and inventors have said that they got their best ideas in the middle of the night. So next time you find yourself lying awake in bed at 3 a.m., don't get frustrated. Instead, embrace it. Who knows what kind of brilliant insights you may have? You might just surprise yourself. So, Darshan, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. And also share this video with your family and friends.